Are you wondering what exactly a digital business manager can offer as freelance services and get paid for? Or are you a business owner wondering what exactly a DBM can do in your business? Hey friend, you are in the right place. In this video, I will share concrete examples of tons of tasks you can choose to offer as a DBM, depending on what tickles your fancy. Now, if you are not 100% sure, broadly speaking, what a digital business manager even is, I've got a separate video that goes into all the details on that. I'll link that for you in the top right corner. I never know which side it is. But long story short, a digital business manager, aka DBM, is the caretaker of a digital business, and they offer services under the umbrellas of three primary things: team management, project management, and operations management, with a generous side of accountability buddy, sideline cheerleader, friend mixed in for their clients. Depends on the DBM. A digital business manager becomes ultimately a CEO's right hand in their business, and the DBM essentially grows to run the behind the scenes so that the CEO can go and focus on the big, needle-moving, profit-generating tasks that they should be doing. So let's get into the nitty-gritty examples today. Hey, my name is Dea, freelancer, digital business manager, and most recently entrepreneur. And as always, you can find sections on the play bar below if you want to skip to a certain part of the video. Your time is precious. Take what you need. If you want to watch this on 2x, I will not be offended whatsoever. I watch myself on 2x all the time. Okay, let's dive into the video. Oh, this is a brief intermission. Please look at how cute my socks are. Oh. Zoom in, Matilda. Pugs. Now, an important disclaimer, a DBM does not offer all of these services at the same time. You can pick and choose what you want to offer to your clients. Over the past 5-ish years, I've offered all of these services before one time or another, mostly because I like to really try new things and see what I can learn and figure out what I actually like and don't like, which I would recommend to you if you're diving into this space, but don't overwhelm yourself by trying everything. Start with just like 2 or 3 services that you think would be super fun. Then you can always like expand and pivot from there, but at least you're not like, I have to offer 40 different things now. You don't. So the first umbrella that a digital business manager normally can take care of is project management. Project management includes any new or ongoing projects in your business. One of my favorite quotes is, "A project without a plan is just a dream." So really, think about it. Anything that needs to get done in a business should be a project. Otherwise, it's not going to get done. So here are some ways a digital business manager can help a business with project planning. 1. Project plan and launch a blog. So strategically written and SEO-friendly blog posts are a fantastic way to drive organic traffic to a website. So as a DBM, you can help a client map out the entire plan for creating a blog, whether that is a travel blog, a fashion blog, my personal favorites, food blogs. Like my dream client has always been a food blogger, ideally dessert blogger, but I have not fulfilled that dream yet. It's very sad. 2. Project plan and launch a book or ebook. So whether it is detox recipes or copywriting tips, ebooks are a great way for people to bring in passive income. So DBM can help put together all of the pieces and turn an ebook idea into a digital reality, a written reality. 3, develop and project plan the launch of lead magnets. So if a business of any kind wants to grow an email list, which they should all be prioritizing that, the number one way to do so is by offering free content, and most of the time it is in the format of a freebie or lead magnet. So DBM can develop and plan a lead magnet launch to grow an email list easily. 4, I already know I'm going to lose track of all the numbers. 4, project plan and launch a new online course. So online courses are launching almost daily, and for a good reason. So the e-learning industry is set to reach $450 billion by 2026. An online course is the perfect way to share knowledge, teach others on a larger scale, and bring passive income into the business. And a DBM is the perfect person to help someone get going with their online course. For example, if I didn't have a project plan to create my course, it would have never gotten done. So DBM can help a business owner outline their course content, get a timeline together, hire the right people to help, and most importantly, keep them accountable to actually do it. Next up, project plan and launch I've already lost track of the numbers, so I'm just going to be saying next up. Project plan and launch a podcast. Who doesn't have a podcast these days? Everyone has podcasts. I have a podcast too. Podcast plug. Link below. A DBM can help you find exactly what tech you need, plan episode content, your general content calendar, recruit guest experts, all that. Project plan and launch a YouTube channel. So yep, my own YouTube channel where you're watching this on required a project plan and my own project management skills. Otherwise, it never would have gotten done, honestly. A DVM can help you create a filming and editing schedule, publishing schedule, hire the right people to help, like a video editor or a copywriter, and brainstorm ideas to make your content binge-worthy, which is always the goal. Project plan and manage an online summit or event of some kind. So grab all of your industry superstars and host a virtual party summit. A digital business manager can help you get the gang together by contacting potential speakers, organizing their presentations and slots, getting participants the info that they need, basically organize the whole thing. I've done this before and it's super fun, lots of moving pieces, but it's so exciting to see it all come together. Project plan and manage the launch of a coaching service, offering, or mastermind. So whether that is business, life, health, whatever the coaching specialty is, a DVM can help manage coaching clientele, create a promotional plan for a new mastermind launch or coaching program, and brainstorm special offers to boost business related to that. Plan the development and launch of a website. So no more stressing about every single thing. A DVM is the best person to coordinate the little details from your web developer to graphic designer to copywriter to promotion of your website so that the business owner can really focus on the big picture, which is making sure the business is bringing in profit. Set up and manage a project management tool. So if you do not have a project management tool yet, this is your sign. You need one. A project management tool is a must-have if you want to get anything done. It keeps track of who is doing what by when, so no more back and forth emails that somehow end up lost. A DVM can help set up and oversee your project management tool so you can focus less on the day-to-day as the business owner and more on the what's next and the higher level stuff. They can also create and maintain project timelines. So have you ever taken part in a project that took 3 times longer than they were supposed to? The DVM will keep everyone accountable and oversee all the moving pieces so projects get done on time, if not early. Can you tell I got a swivel chair? Because I'm just like casually swiveling. Host a kickoff call for a project and get everyone on board. So kickoff calls are essential for the successful start of any project, right? Like DVMs ensure everyone is on the same page to get started and everyone knows who is doing what and what exactly is going on. So DVM can host a killer and informative call while getting everyone hyped for a business's next project. It's like business's next project. Keep track of timeline and project status. Not started, in progress, need review, await, what is that task? One of a digital business manager's main job is to close loops. So they will be on top of what projects are not started, in progress, most importantly, finished successfully in a business. So a DVM can really be that person to monitor the status of all ongoing tasks in a project and keep everyone on pace and working on the tasks accountable so that actually all the projects in a business get done and they don't just disappear and nobody ever hears about them again. They can also manage live launches. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Launches are stressful. There are a lot of moving pieces there no matter what you are launching, but a DVM will be right in the mud with the CEO and the team helping every step of the way, from planning to opening cart to doing post-launch reflections. Manage and keep track of a content calendar. So if you're planning to grow a blog, a podcast, a YouTube channel, no ifs, ands, or buts, you need a content calendar. And not just any, a good one. A DVM can help you create an awesome one and stay on top of the publishing dates and all the dates in between before publishing to keep the calendar updated for the team and everyone is on the same page. It can also, similarly, manage the content production and output process. So from your daily social media posts, to your weekly email newsletter, to your monthly blog post, a DVM can oversee that entire process and make sure every piece of content is looking A++ and going out on time. They can also onboard clients for an agency, and when it's time to open the doors, your client's onboarding will be a breeze. So DVM can set up a thorough onboarding system to get all of the information a business needs to have a smooth transition into a beautiful dreamlike work relationship. Similarly, they can also be the person to help set up an onboarding workflow and automation for new clients. So if you're tired of digging through your desktop to find your contract, invoice, info sheet for every single new client every single time, a DVM is awesome and can help create an entire onboarding workflow start to finish, including things like welcome packet, contract templates, canned emails. So all you need to do is press send. They can also similarly be the main point of contact for clients of an agency, whether that is a copywriting agency, graphic design agency, data agency, whatever it is. A DVM can be the new buffer between a business owner and their clients. So they will deal with small questions and the updates and pass the essential information on to the CEO. They can help organize the projects that the agency has taken on and just make sure everything is flowing. They can also offboard clients for an agency. Bet you didn't realize they can both onboard and when it's time to let someone go or a one-time project is complete, a DVM can design an entire offboarding process so you can wave goodbye with ease and potentially a glowing testimony. The second umbrella within a digital business manager's role can be team management. Yay! Team management goes hand in hand with project management because to manage a project, you will need to make sure everyone is clear on what they're doing and has the support person, the DVM, to guide them through projects when they have questions or bump into obstacles or need something from somebody. So things they can do include even just like starting from hiring. They can set up a job description and hiring form for recruitment. So if a business is ready to hire, needs to hire, urgently needs to hire, but doesn't know where to begin, a DVM can help write a killer job description, create an easy to use hiring form so a business begins to build the team of their dreams. They can also develop an onboarding system for new team members. So when it's time to hire, you want to be prepared for your new team member, right? You want them to join the team and think, oh my gosh, this was so seamless. Everything I needed was handed to me. I'm crystal clear on what my first few tasks are and how to begin, and I don't feel crazy overwhelmed. So DVM can design and implement an entire process for onboarding new team members, from collecting basic information to adding them into the tools that they need, the appropriate Slack channels, the project management tool, all that good stuff. They can also interview potential new team members and shortlist them for the client. So if a business needs to hire, but the CEO doesn't have time to sit through hours of interview, no problem. A DVM can interview the first round of candidates and shorten the list even more, so the business owner only has to carve out time for the final vetting, final round to approve the final person they want to hire. They can also develop a training system for new team members. So training new team members thoroughly is extremely important and not emphasized as much as it really should be. So DVM can help you develop a complete training system with standard operating procedures, company information packets, tool walkthroughs, FAQs, so every new team member is prepared to succeed. Alongside that, they can also develop an offboarding system for when it's time to move on with a team member. It makes letting go easy and clean. So DVM can develop an offboarding system so when the time comes, you don't need to be worried about like what you need to do with an exit interview, survey, making sure to take back all the accesses that they have. Next, they can plan and execute a team retreat. This one is a super fun one. So for a lot of remote teams, having an IRL, in real life, meetup can be great for team bonding and morale. A DVM can help organize, plan, and host the retreat. So all everyone else needs to do is roll up and have an awesome bonding time. Some of this stuff is so cheesy. Run and manage an internship program. So the best way to give back is to teach. A DVM can help you run and manage an internship program for anyone in your industry looking to gain experience and make connections. They can manage the entire process of finding the right interns, getting them onboarded, all that stuff. They can, of course, also manage the day-to-day of a remote team. So DVM is that buffer between the team and the CEO, the protector of the CEO's mental energy and time. They can be the team's new go-to person to ask all of their questions to, so the business owner can work without getting distracted every time a little red dot appears on their Slack. They can, of course, also host weekly team catch-ups, status updates, check-in calls. So weekly check-in calls are really great, especially for, middle of a big project or a launch where things are moving fast and you need to keep everyone on the same page. The key here is to keep them short, sweet, and on topic, and a DVM can host structured and quick check-in calls so you know that everyone is on the same page without really taking up too much time away from, everyone actually working. 30, wow, we made it so far. Conduct one-on-one quarterly performance reviews with the team. So quarterly performance reviews are not only the perfect way to shine a light on areas of improvement for team members, but also for the business as a whole, because your team probably has awesome ideas for what your business could be doing. So DVM works closely with every member of the team, so they are in the perfect spot to do one-on-one feedback sessions with the team. 31, they can handle approvals and feedback needed on projects for team members. So DVM can oversee approvals and feedback for the rough draft stage of any project, so it is close to perfection by the time a business owner needs to review it, so the business owner is not the one that has to keep going back and forth with the team. We're on to the last umbrella. System management, systems or operations management. One of my favorites, systems. I don't want to get into how much I love them. Here's what a DVM can do. 1, audit and optimize existing processes in the business. So a business owner is so far in their business that they don't even know what could be better, what could be running smoother in the business, a DBM is the perfect fresh set of eyes to go through the ins and outs of a business and optimize old systems and processes and ways of doing the brilliant things that a business does and make it better and faster or cheaper. They can, of course, also audit and optimize existing tools. So new online business tools are being released like podcast episodes, and you shouldn't try every single one out, obviously, but a DBM can give your tools an upgrade into the 21st century and help you cut expenses if you're paying for multiple tools that do the exact same thing. I'm exposing myself. I paid for 3 email management tools last year. They can also create SOPs for a business, aka standard operating procedures. So SOPs are extremely important for training new team members and being able to delegate tasks properly to ensure that people have what they need to do the task to the standard you're looking for. A DBM can help set up the process for creating SOPs for your business so everyone knows exactly how to go about that and they can watch over that process as well. And of course, speaking of SOPs, where do you put them all? They can help you set up an SOP bank for a client. So a DBM can set up an SOP bank where all of your SOPs are organized, searchable, and categorized, color-coded ideally. You can find exactly what you're looking for with just a click of a button, which makes life for everybody on the team so much easier. They can also implement a customer support ticketing and tracking system, so don't get lost in the sauce. The customer service sauce. I don't know, it was funnier when I wrote it. A DBM can design and implement a thorough customer support ticketing and tracking system so you know precisely what issues are arising in the business and everything is being handled properly. They can also report on business metrics and KPIs monthly. So business metrics and KPIs, so key performance indicators, are a surefire way to tell exactly how your business is doing down to the last blog post that you publish. So DBM can create monthly reports of all the numbers to see what's hot, what's not, and what the right direction to head in next is. A DBM can also set up a digital file storage system. So if you're still storing files on your desktop, you need a DBM right this second. A DBM can move all of your important files online so you never lose them and organize them into usable folders so everything is super duper easy to find. 39, we're almost there. Set up and maintain a CRM. So if you're juggling too many clients and or customers, a customer relationship management tool is a necessity. A DBM can set up and personalize your CRM so all your customers feel accessible and you have all their info ready to go whenever they email or call you. Finally, 40. Set up automations where possible. So if you are tired of spending money on manual tasks, I'm tired for you. A DBM can come in and see like where a business could be saving money and time by having some sort of automation in place as well. So calling your new BFF Zapier. Zapier is one of my favorite tools. It's an automation tool that can connect one app to another in the blink of an eye. A DBM can help set up Zapier and implement automation tools where needed throughout a business. So that was a lot. It was a lot for me too. I was like, wow, this is a lot. If at any point in this video you thought, whoa, that thing actually sounds kind of fun to do or learn, then I have a free intro class linked in the description box below that goes into more detail on what it's like to work as a digital business manager. I share a day in my life as well as how my income scaled and what you need to do to get going with this. I also talk about my paid program at the end of that free intro class, just as a transparent heads up, super transparent heads up. And if you're listening to this as a business owner thinking, wow, I could really use help with this or that thing she said, or that thing, or all of the above, then fantastic. Every business that is growing needs a digital business manager on its side, truly, to properly scale. So if you're ready to hire a dream DBM, I will also link our full directory of digital business managers below and our free job posting to help you find the perfect match. It's free to use, so definitely check that out if you're considering hiring a DBM. And that's it for this video and my voice. It was a big one. If you sat through the whole thing, here is a big, big gold star for you. Take it. Take it. You deserve it. All right, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.